What is going on, guys? I'm the White Guy. Today we are checking out some more MX versus ATV Reflex, and today we are looking at a track called Uncorcked, made by _Paul, and he says this is his first release in a long time, in his first on Reflex, and he says he hopes a few people remember him from Motocross Madness and Motocross Madness 2, and the Unleashed, MX vs ATV Unleashed, if anybody's played that game. This track is mostly wide frickin' open, a little bit of technical thrown in. Takes a while to learn. The track lap times run in the 3-minute zone-ish. Fast guys can get into the 2 minutes. Big thanks to DarkSlides19 who lent him the objects, beta tested and made the bump maps to make the track look good. And please post screenshots and stuff. This is the description he says on Reflex Central. So without further ado, we'll get into this and start trying to do some laps here and see what this looks like. So far, this is looking really cool. Oh, we overjumped that. Oh, okay, we still rode away from that somehow. That was just an absolutely horrendous overjump right there, but we still somehow managed to get away with it, which is kind of nice, I guess. We will see if we can continue to get away with stuff like that, and based on that description, we are going to be hitting everything just absolutely wide open and see how far we can actually send some of these jumps. This is a very pretty looking track there. I like this, that nice like turnaround berm right there. It's all up in the trees and stuff too. It looks pretty cool. Alright, let's... Okay, step on. Is this where it gets technical? No, just step on to double. Alright, I'll take that. Watch the hay bales right there. Cut it almost too wide. Threw a little bit more of a whip in there just to try and get the whip glitch going. Probably should have cranked up the top end a little bit higher based on that description. Nope, never mind. That's a step on to... Ooh, you launch over a canyon gap there. That's kind of cool. I like that. I'm really liking this track now. It's a very unique track, again made by _Paul over on Reflex Central if you want to go check it out. I would suggest picking it up. It's a really fun track so far. I'm really liking this. Like, some of these tracks are just crazy that people in the Reflex Central community can put these things together. And the only thing I have noticed with the custom tracks right now is you kind of have to flip-flop between DarkSlides19's website and Reflex Central, because not everybody knows DarkSlides19 has a website yet, which I will mention again in this video to try and encourage more people to use it. It's the letter D, the letter S, the number 1, the number 9, then there's a period, and then there's the letter T, and then there's the letter K. So it's ds19.tk. I would strongly suggest you guys go check that out, and if you're making tracks, please start using that website more, because Reflex Central's having some issues with tracks slowly getting buried once they fall off of the new page. So if you go to DarkSlides19's website, everything's going to be a lot more organized, and your track's not going to get buried after like 6 more tracks get posted after it. So I would strongly encourage people to go check that out, and hopefully you do after hearing that now. I guess that's the technical section that we can't just hit wide open, but we'll see if we can try and put a better lap together. And the controller just decided to die on us right there, and we slung around for a 360 accidentally, of course. This is going to be a throwaway lap, so we can start throwing some tricks in here and there. Let's do a trick. I almost did a super canned front flip there by accident. I wasn't even touching it. The bike was just trying to do a front flip on me. That's kind of funny. But that was, yeah, okay. Moving on with life. Let's scrub this pretty hard. Yeah. Brain. Nope. I thought we were gonna crash on that for a second. And we're going to case that just a bit, because we got a little bit crooked off the jump before it. I think this is all just going to be wide open through that corner, and we'll sling a nice little whip glitch over that, just to be safe. And again, it's like the bike's just stalling out in the air on me right now. This controller is just not wanting to function, which is making this we'll fight through it, though, and we'll make the best of whatever the situation we have now is. The lap times usually run into 3 minutes and 2 minutes if you get going really fast, so next lap we'll try and go for something a little bit closer to the 3-minute mark, even with less crashes, hopefully. But this is a long circuit is what I'm noticing now. I think that's the finish. Yep, there's the finish line jump, nice and big. Very, very easy to overjump that finish line. Like, that's a really steep landing there, jeez. We'll have to brake check the finish line coming in for the next lap, though. We should be able to beat a 3:32, I would hope. We shall see how that goes, though. I think this is a scrub hill. Yes, it was. Hey, we actually got out of that pretty nicely there. Can't complain about that too much. I do like how this all like follows the flows of terrain, though. It's like it's really smooth. It's not like just a flat track being built up. Like he built up the terrain around it, so it feels like it's built into the hills. which is just kind of a nice aesthetic to it, in my opinion. There we go. It's a very smooth jump through there. It just goes as wide as we can without smashing into the hay bales. Scrub that, and yep, that's a pretty smooth jump. So hopefully all you guys watching now are having a nice day, because it's pouring rain outside right now, which hopefully you shouldn't be able to hear that through the microphone, but it's coming down pretty good outside, which has kind of put a damper on other activities other than just kind of waiting for the rain to go away. But hopefully that goes away soon. We can hopefully get some more real-life dirt bike videos up at some point once everything starts to dry out again, because it really likes to rain up here, believe it or not. And I also, along with the dirt bike videos potentially possibilities, I have a quote-unquote side-by-side now. It's a very poor man's side-by-side, but for very, very cheap, and it runs and it mostly drives. I have... Whoa! Okay, we're gonna go ahead. We'll just do that absolutely swiggity-swaggy backflip off that tree there. That was a little bit ridiculous. Okay. I'm pretty sure I did a backflip. Let me know in the comments with that timestamp if you think I did that was a backflip. I'm pretty sure that was a backflip right there, and I think we just took our own rut. So that's a good way to derail a conversation. But anyways, we've got a really, really cheap Toyota pickup truck that's running now that is more or less a cheap side-by-side. That's it's not going to have the suspension of the side-by-sides, but it does have the no belt, and it can probably go faster than a side-by-side. Not down the trails though, because I don't want to die, and it's really janky and sketchy. But if you guys want to see like videos of that, let me know, and I could try and like. I actually maybe not, because I'm kind of sketched out about trying to mount a GoPro to the outside of that, because with my luck I'd bounce the GoPro off the body and then I'd run it over and then it'd be out of the camera, and then I don't want to pay for another camera. So maybe never mind on that topic, unless there's like overwhelming demand from the comments. It was a project truck I just got running a few days ago, so unless there's a very overwhelming demand for videos on that, like just going down an ORV route or something in the comments, I think that's going to have to be put on hold for a while now. Although I could, if there's demand in the comments, I could either try and mount the camera to a body or somewhere. I think I have like a head strap GoPro mount. I could like put the GoPro on my head as I drive it, and maybe that looks interesting. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if there's any interest in that. I guess it's sort of like a dirt bike, and it's like a side-by-side, but for people that don't have the money to buy side-by-sides. If that makes any sense, let me know what you guys think about that. I at least have a lot of fun with it, and maybe you guys would too. And now I remember you have to brake check the crap out of that. There we go. We have to scrub that really hard. That was about as good as we're probably ever going to get for a landing off that hill. I think we're on track for a decent lap this time. We got a 321 there. That was with a crash over the finish line, and that is a scrub hill that we hopefully aren't going to crash on. Alright, that's going to hurt the lap time significantly, but it wasn't a crash. So we will move on with it if the controller stops. Yeah, this lap time is just out the window, thrown away now, because the controller just died again right there. It's like if I don't hold it just the right way and point it just the right angle, it doesn't want to work, which is kind of unfortunate, but we're making the best of the situation that we have right now, because hopefully you guys have noticed, because I've noticed we're gaining a decent amount of subscribers recently, which is nice. The channel's starting to come back. We're gaining more subscribers. And a few months ago I said if we could hit 50,000 at some point in August, that would just be absolutely crazy and be fantastic, and it looks like there's a very slim possibility we might actually be able to do that. If not in August, sometime in September, I think we might actually be able to hit 50,000 subscribers, which would just be pretty freaking crazy to get up there. It's nice though, because last July, I want to say, we had a very nice growth spurt in the channel where everything just took off and was doing absolutely fantastic for about 20 days, and then that just kind of died off. Everything died back down and started doing a lot worse than it was during the spike, and now it's like slowly starting to inch its way back up to another growth spurt, which is just nice. I still don't really understand how or why that happens, but it seems like, as I've been doing the YouTube channel like 3 or 4 years now, it seems like there's just occasional random growth spurts that the channel hits where everything just starts exploding for a short amount of time for no reason I can possibly... I tried, I can't figure out why, I don't know why, just occasionally it'll just start exploding, and then like somewhere between 3 and 20 days later it will just die off and everything tames itself back down to normal, which is kind of I don't know. I don't know why that happens. Like, I've tried to see if, like, any of my videos get featured somewhere, but as far as I can tell, they don't. It's just, like, occasionally the YouTube search out. Again, there it goes, but the controller just locks the steering to the left. There's just nothing I can do about that. But, like, occasionally, just, like, whatever, something changes in the YouTube algorithms that decides it wants to feature my videos more and suggested things or something, and then suddenly I get a lot more views. And then somebody over at YouTube's backend just goes ahead and flips the switch to knock me back down a few pegs, which kind of, I don't know, I don't understand how it works, but I'm making the best of the situation I have, and we just completely, yeah, we'll probably end up starting to throw some tricks out there now, because this lap time has pretty much been thrown out since the controller decided to lock up and shoot us off the track here. We're going to go for the style points to shave seconds off the lap right now, actually, and I think we're going to be able to make that jump this time. There we go. Alright. Where's the next large jump? We can actually throw a flip. No, again, the controller just locks the steering to the side on me for some reason. I can't do anything about that. Alright, we'll forge ahead here boldly, though, and see what we can make happen. It seems... Oh, hey, I for some reason, I never noticed that little roller section through the sand there before. That's kind of neat. I don't know. I honestly didn't notice that was there. This whole section feels like it's new compared to the last lap, but I don't see any obvious... Oh, wait, no, never mind. There's some terrain deformation from me from the past, so... Apparently I was just absent-mindedly coming through this, but we will try and throw a trick over the finish line there. There we go. That's about all the time we've got for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching if you made it this far, and I'll catch you in the next one.